Hi, I'm Tiffany Johannes with Remax Executive and Charlotte Home Experts. And today I am proud to present to you Jessica Tucker with Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen. They're in the Lake Norman area and have provided a tremendous service for our community over the years. And they have some needs they'd like to share with us today. And I'd like to just really introduce you if you have not heard of them before and really get you acclimated so that you know how you can best give back to Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen this time of year and throughout the year. Jessica, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
One thing that really hit home with me is when I was looking at what we believe in, when I go on their website and I look at what they believe in, I just want to read to you guys just a little bit. I typically don't read, but it really is impactful. Only after one's body and soul is nourished can they begin to look to the future for change and a path forward. One hungry person is too many. No one is turned away. All guests should be treated with dignity and respect. Sharing a meal is a cornerstone of community and hope. People hunger for food and belonging. Fellowship and food are fundamental to life and community. A caring community with no judgment creates the condition for change. That is the soul of Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen. And with that, they have served over 490,000 meals over the last 10 years they've been in existence and over 138,000 lunches to students throughout our community. And when I was talking to Jessica prior to getting started here, she gave me some just really incredible news about their service to the community this year that just blows these numbers out of the water. They had already been doing a tremendous job, but Angels and Sparrows is hitting new records, and that's unfortunate for our community. But so glad that Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen is there to help. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've done this year, Jessica?
Sure. Well, this year has just been, I guess it's proven that we're an essential business, basically. Because of the pandemic, of course, we've had families hit harder than ever. We've had a number of new families. And so while last year we served a little over 123,000 meals, this year we are, as of the end of November, we were already at 191,000. So we know we're going to surpass 200,000 meals this year alone.
That is incredible. And I know when your founder, Sandy Tilley, put together this organization and thought that there was a need after she really looked deep in the Lake Norman community, she found that there were single mothers that needed help and others that really needed that soup kitchen. And she put together a coalition to make it happen. And now 10 years later, you guys are doing so much for our community. So I know she has done a tremendous job, and we thank you for what you guys have done in the community, particularly this year. As we were looking at organizations, I always look to the Canopy Housing Foundation and what grants we've given out so that I can spotlight groups there. And then if any of you out there listening have groups you'd like to spotlight, please let me know. Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen has been doing a lot over the years. And one thing they're doing this holiday season is doing boxes for families. And there are two different ways that you can help them fulfill their mission this time of year. One is a monetary contribution, which we're going to do for 2 families. And the other is putting together boxes with your family and getting them over to Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen. Jessica, can you tell me a little bit about what you're looking for in these boxes and how they can deliver them to you and the timeline for that?
Sure. So what we're doing, we did this for Thanksgiving and we're doing it again for Christmas, is providing our core families with what we call a Christmas meal box. And so we're providing them with either a ham or a turkey, depending on what their family prefers. And then in the box, it has lots of different ingredients that will allow them to create a Christmas meal at home. In the past, we used to host a huge thing at our kitchen and hope that people would come, and our numbers were lower than ever on Christmas Day. And we never understood why, because we'd gone through so much effort to make it special for them. And so we talked to our guests and they said, you know what? We're not having a special meal, but we want to be home with our family on Christmas Day. And so they're wanting the same things that we all take for granted and we just know is very special for us. And so that's when we started the Christmas meal box. And so if you go to our website under the Give tab, you can see there will be something that pops up saying Christmas meal box. We have a list of ingredients that we would like included in the box. Your family can have fun with it, decorate it. Our guests love it when children, scribble notes or do some little artwork they drop in there as well.
Well, if you are looking for a new tradition this year that you can do with your family, with most of us are staying home this time of year, have a lot of different things that are happening compared to typical Christmases or different holidays, this is a fantastic way to get a family activity together, to really give and to talk to your children about what it means this time of year to give back and to give back year round. I know we're doing the Christmas boxes now, and please go out and either give a donation or put together a new family tradition of giving back one of these boxes. But also, you serve throughout the year. What are some of the needs or what you see happening right now? And what do you anticipate you need help with as we move into 2021?
There are a lot of ways that people can get involved, and it is local and it does impact your neighbors who are in need. So we're always looking for volunteers. We definitely need volunteers to fill in the kitchen and distributing food. We need food donations, but primarily, monetary donations go a long way too, because if we don't have something in particular that we need, then we do have to go out and buy it. Or if something breaks down, we do have to repair it. So those monetary donations allow us to fill in the gaps of our needs that just pop up throughout the year, and most of them unexpected, of course.
Definitely. Serving the number of meals you have, sounds like you're going to hit 200,000 plus meals this year. Mm-hmm. It's a tremendous need directly in our community. And this is in the Lake Norman area. So whether you live in Lake Norman or you live somewhere close by, giving to Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen goes a long way in our community and is directly impacting your neighbors. Is there anything else that you can think of that we need to share with the community or that they should know about Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen that could help you guys this time of year or any time of year?
Sure. I think just really understanding, a lot of people picture homeless people in a soup kitchen. And the fact of the matter is, food insecurity affects all people. We have so many numbers of people, no matter what they look like, they might have a job. Most of our guests actually are workers, in the, workforce. They just may not make a livable wage, or with the pandemic be working enough hours to support their family. And so it's the person checking you out in the grocery line sometimes it's the person serving you in the restaurant that you're at. It's people you wouldn't necessarily expect who are in need of our services. And so anything that you do to contribute stays local, and it stays helping people you might be interacting with on a daily basis.
Well, we really appreciate all you do at Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen, and really hope that those listening today will go out, make a donation, or we'll put together a new family tradition, create a box, and deliver it to your location. I believe you're looking for drop-offs between the 8th and the 11th. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and with that, you also could look at donating throughout the year. As you're looking at your budget for 2021, think about doing monetary contribution that goes directly to our community, as well as food throughout the year. When you're feeding 200,000 plus people a year, you need help throughout the year. So please consider giving back to the community. Jessica has done a tremendous job. She has actually been executive director for the last 2 years, but has a long history with Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen and volunteering. So tell us a little bit about how you became executive director and what volunteers could do to assist, and how would they get started?
Sure. So I was a volunteer and really was just inspired by our founder, Sandy Tilley. One of the unique things about our kitchen in a non-COVID era is that we, all sit together, and we communicate. It's not like a soup kitchen line. People sit and they're served by volunteers, almost cafe style. So the environment is very different, and the sense of belonging that our guests receive and the connection that we form with them is a lot deeper. And that's something that Sandy set up, and I think that it's fairly unique in the world of soup kitchens, but it made such a difference for the families. It inspired me. You see the impact. You get to know families who look just like you, but have a very different life struggle than what you may have. And you're able to see the impact just through friendship and through that connection of food, which, food is, we often meet friends for dinner. Our holidays surround meals. So many important things in our lives surround a meal. And for our guests, it's exactly the same thing, except that we get to be a part of it and show them our support and our love, and go through some different things with them. So it inspired me. If you're interested in volunteering, you can go to our website and fill out our volunteer application, and a volunteer coordinator will work you through that process.
This time of year, it's incredible to hear how you give back and what you do. Jessica, you are a hero in the Lake Norman area. You make a difference to a lot of people throughout the community. We appreciate what you and what everyone at your organization is doing this time of year. It's our hope through this communication, this message, that others will come and join you and provide meals via monetary support or putting together boxes themselves and delivering them to Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen. You've had such a tremendous outreach to the community. Your homegrown effort and support and giving back in our own community is something that I encourage everyone to do today. Thank you so much for all you do. And thank you so much for all Angels and Sparrows does. We appreciate you being on with us. Again, we've had Jessica Tucker today with Angels and Sparrows Soup Kitchen out of the Lake Norman area. And I'm Tiffany Johannes with RE/MAX Executive and Charlotte Home Experts, but more importantly, Canopy Housing Foundation Board of Directors, giving back and hoping to make a difference and spread the word this time of year. Thank you guys, and please consider donating. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.